Can you survive in Hong Kong with $100? Or better, 100 Hong Kong dollar? So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to survive one entire day with 3 meals with only 100 Hong Kong dollars. That's the challenge actually, because 100 Hong Kong dollars is equal 12.8 US dollars. So every meal here in Hong Kong, like if you go for Western food, you're gonna spend around 15 to 20 US dollars. And as I said, survive here with only 100 Hong Kong dollars is gonna be really challenging. So we cannot go to Western food, and I'm not gonna spend time in McDonald's. Even being cheap, I don't wanna eat fast food. So I'm gonna go only in the local places, local restaurants, and try to get like some rice box and stuff, like cheap stuff. Our challenge just started, and we are leaving the harbor going towards Central Market area. Hong Kong gets really crowded during lunchtime because people leave their office and work to go down and grab some lunch. In the narrow streets of Central, it's easy to find some places very cheap. Of course, even cheap, I cannot afford this one today because it's 108 or 110 for a meal. Here you can spot other options, and look at the price of this Pepsi, is 16 Hong Kong dollars. Cannot afford that today. Again, some other dishes that I cannot afford today because I have only 100 budget. This place is a little bit cheaper, starting at 55 and going up to 85. But that means if I spend this money now, it's no dinner for me. I walk a little bit more and I found this place. This restaurant concept is becoming very popular among Hong Kongers. It's very interesting how this place works, because they give you a rice box and you can choose 2 toppings among all the variety that they have there. So you can choose, if you're a vegan, you can choose veggie options, and if you like beef, meat, if you're not vegan or vegetarian, you can choose your options too. So to begin with, I started with broccoli and chicken, as you can see. This is not a McDonald's, but that's a Happy Meal face. I didn't want to go home, so I had no option other than lunch in the park. I'm all set here. I didn't have space and any other equipment to hang the camera on the bench and eat. But yeah, so here it goes. Ta-da! Chicken rice, cauliflower, carrots and broccoli. Yeah, let's eat a little bit. Let's try how it is. So they give chopsticks and a spoon. I think the most difficult here is the chicken. This is big. You have to hold with the chopstick. It's going to be challenging to eat. Whoa. Wow, that's heavy. Do some sightseeing. I recommend to get the Star Ferry, that boat over there that I showed in the beginning, and you only pay 4 Hong Kong dollars to cross the harbor. If you go by MTR subway, you're actually going to spend around 14 to 15, and if you take the bus, also it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So the cheapest way is to get the boat. As I was saying before, the cheapest way of transportation in Hong Kong is the ferry and also the tram. So you can get the tram for about 3 Hong Kong dollars and ferry for 4. And you can save some money crossing the harbor or going from one side to the Hong Kong island to the other side by tram. So you can save a few dollars if you are in a low budget. Star Ferry is just awesome. Whenever I go inside, I feel like I'm inside the Titanic. And you can have a very beautiful view of the skyline. By the way, talking about the skyline, there is a movie Skyscraper with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and there is a scene in this boat. So in Kowloon side, you can explore Tsim Sha Tsui, which is this place here, TST. You can go to the Avenue of Stars to see the statue of Bruce Lee. You can go to Mongkok, you can go to many different places in Kowloon. And there is so many like nice places to go in Mongkok, especially if you go at night. You can see in one or two streets there's full of neon signs. It's very like cyberpunk style, and it's really cool. You go there at night to take some pictures, you're gonna have incredible shots. The ice cream over there is very tasty, but check the price. 13 Hong Kong dollars. We have no money for that. Oh, that's more than I expected. The way back from TST now is 5. Used to be 4. And a few years ago it used to be 2.7. So I think it's getting expensive, huh? I actually want to know your thoughts about this trip. Do you agree with me that this boat has one of the best views in Hong Kong? If you do, leave in the comments. It's already 3 p.m. It's time to grab some snacks and check some places in Wan Chai. And let's see, if we get lucky we can buy coffee. $68 for a pastry? I'm so sorry, Cupping Room, that's not for me today. And if you wonder where to get nice skewers in Hong Kong style, well, go to Wan Chai exit A1 and you can have all of these barbecue skewers such as pork, beef, vegetables, squid and oysters. Would you try that or you pass? Not today. I only can get for 15 Hong Kong dollars vegetables, which is fried vegetables, and not really into it, so cannot get any snacks today in the afternoon. But we can get coffee. Now open the room for coffee, and we can get coffee for 15 Hong Kong dollars in 7-Eleven. So let's check it out. Or you also can get a beer for 12. There's plenty of snacks here, but potato chips is 19 Hong Kong dollars. You can get a protein bar. Actually, that's not a protein bar, that's a fruit and nuts bar. If you want to go healthy, you can get chicken breast, but it's 22, so there's no, we cannot spend this much money now, otherwise no money for dinner, and then we have to end up eating some noodles. Get one of these cakes, but no. Let's go for coffee. Hi, can I get hot cappuccino? Thank you. Thank you. Got a coffee. At least we got a coffee. You can get one in the morning, have lunch, and then have dinner. Or you can do like me, intermittent fasting, and get a coffee in the middle of the afternoon. So guys, to explain you a little bit how surviving with 100 Hong Kong dollars in one day is difficult, we have to start with the prices here. So everything in Hong Kong is overpriced. I say. I'm from Brazil, so 100 Hong Kong dollars right now is something like 70 Brazilian reais, which you can go to the restaurant, have breakfast, lunch and dinner and still have money from like gas or snacks. And in Hong Kong, that's not the reality here. So this 100 you easily spend in just a breakfast or just a lunch. So as I was saying before, prices in Hong Kong are very high, especially rent. You can get a studio like 120 square feet studio. You can rent for like 6.5 thousand Hong Kong dollars. That's almost 1,000 US dollars. 7.5 thousand Hong Kong dollars is equal 1,000 US dollar. So that's super expensive for a room and a bathroom, and that's it. If you get a bigger apartment like 500 square foot, you're gonna pay around 27-30,000 Hong Kong dollars. And people who work in Hong Kong, they make a decent money and they can afford to pay these prices, like rent a studio or a apartment or a small apartment or even big apartments. And you can find places in Hong Kong, like I mentioned before, the studio 6.5 thousand Hong Kong dollars. You can get that one as the cheapest one. Probably you can find cheaper places, not in Hong Kong Island, like in Kowloon side, New Territories, you can find cheaper places. But in Hong Kong Island, that's, I think, one of the cheapest places you can find. And of course, if you have money, you can find some nice and expensive places. But you can go from like 1,000 US dollar rent to 10,000 US dollar rent, like easy. It's 4 p.m. already. I'm finishing my coffee. I will check around to see if I can find some restaurant that I can pay max $44 Hong Kong dollars in a dinner, because I'm running out of money here. So actually for dinner, noodles with some tuna in can be an option if you're on budget, or if you're up to eat some rice again, you can grab some rice here. That's 170 grams of rice. Just microwave them, put some chicken or tuna in can, and you have your last meal. It's not ideal, but it's something already. You can get this one for $12. Actually, you can get 22. One tuna like this, and or 3 for 29, and mix with rice and noodles, and still have some room for dessert if you do that, which can be ice cream or some strawberry yogurt, blueberry, or whatever you want. Time to look for some restaurants and have a dinner. And this is Spicy House. The only thing spicy there, I think, is the price. It's getting dark soon and I only have 44 Hong Kong dollars. So I guess this Taiwanese cuisine is not for me today. My time is over here and I just found this place. It's a Japanese style restaurant that sells dinner starting at 29 Hong Kong dollars. I'm feeling rich here. And I choose the double half-boiled egg gyudon today, and it will cost me only 38. So I still have money to take the tram and go back home. The double half-boiled egg is so delicious. You just have to break the eggs, mix a little bit, put some soy sauce, and it's just yummy. So what do you guys think about this video? Can you really survive in Hong Kong with only 100 Hong Kong dollars? Or do you need more money for that? Would you come here on a budget trip? I'm not counting Airbnb or hotels. Would you come to Hong Kong and survive here on a budget? Please guys, subscribe, give a like, and hit the bell to receive more videos like this one. See you next time.